BBS Max.
Hi guys, welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls. Today marks 5 years that I've been playing the game. I figured I would go ahead and do a showcase to show what I've achieved over the time playing. Guess I could start with some units. Go ahead and look at my inventory. Let's see, characters. Okay, so here are the units I have sorted by rarity, which I don't know, the rarity in this game is kind of confusing. It's more based on what's newest. So I typically summon on every limited banner, and then I have been skipping premium banners for probably the last year. So it goes to show, like, you know, what is possible if you are to do that. Jugram banner, I went 3 times after him, and I only got him the first time. I was trying for dupes and it was just wasting my orbs. Now Byakuya is my main runner. I use him for pretty much every event quest. Each goes pretty cool. I got him from a Brave Soul ticket during the banner he originally came out on, so that was pretty cool, like, because I got Byakuya actually summoning with orbs, and then I got him from tickets. I got the Tech Kenpachi for pots, and I love Kenpachi, but that unit is very disappointing. He isn't that great. Out of all the pot characters, I'm only missing the new Christmas Momo. So me getting red inheritance potions is kind of difficult. So I really just level up units as I need them, because I try to, like, save some resources just in case I get in a pinch. Then I have some stuff. Got Tokunata, but I only have one of him. Senkaizens, I work on getting them leveled up, like their Transcendence. Most of my Transcendence I have done on units that are good links for my PvP characters. No Tiora. I'll show him a little later. I'll show my PvP team, but I just got screwed on that recent banner if you haven't watched it. Here's Weaken. He is my only purple unit. I have other units 5/5, but he's the only one I invested in, and his last slot is SP 500, so it's kind of strange. This blue Ichigo, he's one of my favorite units. I just thought his character design was really cool, and he's ranged. Like, I really prefer ranged units over melee ones. I just recently got this Geen 5/5. This Hallibell, I have 5/5. I want Chad 5/5. He isn't a current banner that I could go for him, but I'm so, like, burnt out on spending orbs and just getting shafted that I'm, like, scared to spend orbs. I have his Kisuke 5/5. I'll do a sword after this to show, like, what Transcendence I've done and maybe special move level. I'm really lacking, like, powered up characters. It seems like when I go into co-op, I see people that just have, like, maxed out, like, limited units, and I'm just, like, pretty jealous, just because It's like I get shafted on every banner, it seems like. Except I did get all 3 units from the most recent Keiko Society. I do try to transcend units that are used in Chronicle Quest, just so I can get through the levels a little quicker. It was broken. It took me so long to get him, and he was pretty much outdated by the time I got him. But I was very excited when I did get him. Down here we just have a bunch of, like, all these units means that I have these units 5/5, and these are just extras. Well, not the Omega. Oh, I can't even think of Omega. Yeah, because he's a link, so I wanted to like hold off, and just in case crystals. Well, I probably don't need crystals. I could probably just fuse those. I have these cones. I don't know if I wanted to keep them to just like make a bunch of 5/5 cones, but with him being what stamina 320 is probably not very useful. So I keep one of every unit. I see a lot of people that just like sell their units. I've been a collector with like anything that I do, so I just try to keep them all whatever. And then these units, if they're green, that means I have them 5/5 and max out their stats. If they are not green, that means they are not 5/5. It was just a way for me to try to like keep track. So not much to really see down here. So what I have 1131. Wait, no, that's my slots. Never mind. We'll have to look at the album. But let me sort this by special move level. Yeah, we can do that for now. Okay, so these are all my 5/5 units. These Senkaizens I have, I think I'm nearly to the point where I could buy enough to do the green in my, or tech and mind ones as well. I might be like one shy to get them 5/5. I just have to spend the medals and get them. I was kind of holding off, just waiting to see what the next Senkai mode would be, if there's anything new that can be purchased with those medals and whatnot. Alright, so what else can I do? Transcendence, yeah. So there's my Kenny. It seems like I get tons of Toshiros. Toshiro is one of my least favorite characters. I get tons of Toshiros and Halle Bells, it seems like. He has attack stat. You know, you definitely prefer SP on him. I think actually, no, he's focus, which focus isn't that bad, but I'd rather have SP. This was my first 5/5 unit. Here's one of my favorite units. Chads and PvPs, I'll just show those PvP units together. Kisuke is almost maxed out, so that's pretty cool because, you know, you're going to use him a lot trying to get inheritance slot potions. Then here we have Gonri. I think that's how you say his name. And then you have this Mayuri. Like, I work on these units because they're PvP links. This Kenpachi, he's fairly decent. I just love Kenpachis, so it's like a fan choice for me to level him up. Plus, he's been useful in several instances, so there's that as well. My Ichibe, I still use Chad in PvP. My Ichibe has 3 slots now, but I still prefer Chad. I think he does a little better just with like the current meta, at least for me. Plus, my Chad's a little farther, and I'd rather paralyze than weaken, just because if someone's paralyzed, that decreases their chances of getting the soul bomb, because if they're weakened, they can still like run over and get it, regardless of how hard they're hitting. Toshiro, this one used to be my main runner. Like, I don't like Toshiro, but this unit is actually really nice to use. I do like the way he functions. Another one of my favorite units to play as is this Court Guard Squad Kaname. He's ranged. I don't know. I just really like the way his attacks work. And then it's Rukia. I'm actually kind of disappointed with her. She's like cool design and everything. I like her. It's Rukia, so Rukia's cool, but it just seems like her attacks will not activate for me. It's like, I swear I hit the attacks like 3 times and I was like, come on already. This unit, she's is she ranged? I think is what I'm thinking of. I think she's ranged, but it's like, I swear melee units have better range than her somehow. Tokunada, of course, is a beast. I think we all know that. He's fun to use. This Toshiro, I'm not a fan of Toshiro, but he's pretty decent to use as well. I like Hachigen. I think he's just like a cool character. Doesn't get much coverage. He's ranged, so I enjoy him. He is really fun to use. Yeah. So there's not much going on here with Transcendence. I don't know, so let's see. I just got a bunch of materials. Like, I'm to the point where I don't have to pay attention to crystals, jewels, droplets. These I have to pay attention to every so often, like the rings. Potions, I gather those, like right now there's you can get the Hogyokus in those runs. So I do Hogyokus, but if there's not Hogyokus, normally I'm doing daily 2 runs of pots, whichever color that I need, and then I use the add rewards, so you get like the double, so I take advantage of that. Special move sources, I only want to spend them on PvP characters, and though I have like speed and mind PvP characters that I'm using that need slotted more, I just am just questioning like, when are they going to not be meta and something new's going to be out, and then I like wasted that move source. So I'm kind of just holding on to those, since my PvP team's kind of like on the older end of the meta. Even though I have like every meta character, it's still just like I'm better off using what I'm using. Alright, so scrolls. I try to buy scrolls of each size. I was skipping at first some of the smaller and medium ones, but I've tried to do every month, just buy everything the shop has. And it's nice because some units, if I'm using, like, if I'm doing Senkai Moon levels, I can throw on some stats on them pretty easily. Like, if it's just like focus that I don't have a whole lot of characters that far where I'd be doing focus, like actual useful characters. And here's all these. Don't really matter. Familiars, I have them all. I currently have this Yodoichi, which I don't really care. I mean, I don't think you can even use it for anything. And then here's the newest one, which I'm pretty close to finishing. I just gotta get some more, I don't even know what they're called, the various colored stat things. Oh, here's a pet peeve of mine. The scrolls. I'm very confused why they call them speed scrolls, like power scroll, hard scroll, because it's like they increase the stats, you know, like the hard scroll increases SP. It does not increase how much of a heart unit it is. So I just find that very confusing. And from materials, that's irrelevant. We can look at accessories. This has turned into a pretty long video. Sorry if I'm boring you guys, but I have a bunch of accessories. These Yukis and Pupples, I should probably just get those out of my way because I'm so sick of like scrolling through everything. But I'd like to have 3 of like each accessory with SP and attack 30. I don't think I'm really to that point. My accessories are really a mess. I wish I could like catalog better or something, but I just don't invest the time. If I get something new, I just get whatever second get I re-roll to whatever I want, and then, you know, I'm just, there it goes. So I've gotten every color of these bags, like the boxing items. For the old Guild Quest, I really liked using these snake horse things. There's one of the accessories that would show like age of playing, I suppose. I got this. I still need to re-roll that. It's just, you know, you rarely have a unit to use that on, seems like. The hats, I wish I could get all those rolled right. Majority of them I probably do, but I'd like to get them all SP30. Here we go. Here's gold accessories. I just recently got this chappy. I was pretty pumped about that because I could put him on my Juggrum. These, it took me like 2 years to get a gold accessory, and then it took me like to the 3rd year to get another gold accessory, but I just kept getting this chappy. And it took a long time to start getting stuff again, but they've been rolling in pretty decently lately, even though they're, you know, usually Pupples and Yukis that are kind of worthless, but I'm just excited to see a gold accessory. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I got 2 T sets. This is like a lot better than my previous showcase from the 4 year. With accessories anyway. Then I'm actually doing good on these. I'm kind of surprised how many of those I got. Then I just recently got this. That's cool. And I have that, which I do use those, so they come in handy. Here's, you know, some of the... I never even spent the time on that to do it. Those are worthless anyway, but I have a bunch of stuff I gotta deal with down here. Okay, I guess I'll go show my PvP team now. I'm currently in Captain's League. I keep bouncing in and out of it. I guess I can go ahead and do a battle. Thank you, Pwned, for having a fan team. It helps me through the week. Yes, I got Notiora, Chad, and Juggrum. I know there's a lot of hate for putting Juggrum side lane, but my strategy is, out of the 3 units I use, I'd rather have Chad or Notiora get the Soul Bomb because they'll paralyze opposed to weaken. Alright, so here's my Chad. Have him up to that, so it'd be great to get 1 more at least. Then I could get the slot. I mean, if I got 2 more, it'd be even better, you know, because I'd have a max slot. I wish I had a gold Chappie, but I do not. Here's my links. I have them leveled up pretty good. Let me get out of here. Notiora. I would have loved to gotten more of him in the recent summons, but I did not. Yeah, see, I'm using like stamina accessories, and a lot of teams I go against, like the ones that I find that I can beat, and some I do not beat, and they whip me, but I noticed that a lot of teams do not have much stamina, and stamina is the most multiplied stat in PvP. So it kind of works out. So I typically go for stamina as my second. That may be a bad choice, I don't know, but that's what I do. Here's something that's pretty cool. Yeah, ranking. So in the overall ranking, I was in the top 200. I'm 190 now. And that's just, you know, I play over time. I do not spend orbs. If I was to spend orbs, I'd be farther ahead. Maybe I should start spending orbs on that. But there's really no benefit of it, so the rewards aren't worth it. So I guess I'd rather still try for characters. Let's see. Status? Is that where? Yeah. Okay, so most used units. Kisuke is still winning, but not by much. I used Retsu for a long time. It's pretty interesting that this Ichigo is rising up in the top used links, because it just shows like I haven't had to do crystal stuff in quite a while. That's another thing confusing me. A lot of people use crystal links in like the most difficult co-op quests, and it's just like annoying to me because it's just gonna make the level harder, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just past needing crystals, so it's confusing. Battles won. What was that? 22,941. Win streak 121. I've gone entire weeks without losing. Personal guild quests. I am not the greatest. Wait, personal. Okay, that's what I've contributed to my guild. Yeah, I started on the day it came out. Days in current guild 1102. Guild quest 3159. I have not been able to beat the hard one yet. Hopefully next week I can. We'll see what happens. Clear times, I'm sure there's plenty of people whipping me. I just go through and get the rewards pretty much. Epic raids are the most annoying thing to play. I don't really like playing them. I just do it to get like to max out the familiar and then buy like the 5-star ticket and stuff like that just to get the resources. I wish I like if epic raids weren't so much of a hassle, I would play them more to get the scrolls because that would help, but I just can't stand epic raids. Total login days 1825, which is the 5 years. Experience, friends, damage. Alright, so guys, I'm not sure what else to show. I think that may be it. I could do this view and show maybe like what units I've missed. Now, just remember I summon on like limited banners and skip premiums. So like these Christmas units, you know, I summoned on that, I got nothing out of the Ichigo's parents. I got his dad, but not mom or Uryu's dad. I really wanted him, but I did not get him. Well, guys, this is probably getting boring, so I can go ahead and just wrap it up. And there's my showcase for 5 years. If it's any inspiration, I guess you're welcome. I'm sure there's plenty of newer players that have way better stuff than I do. But guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned.